The day Mr. Cartwright walked into the kitchen and said, if she ever sees him again, he's fired and deported, I knew the war had begun, and I was the only one who saw it coming. I've been the Cartwrights' housekeeper for 17 years. I've seen rich people live, break, and fight, but nothing like this. Not when it's about love. This isn't a story I thought I'd ever share, but I lived it, right from inside that mansion. And it all began the day Malik walked in. Malik was 23, from Ghana. Tall, sharp, polite. He came on a student visa to study engineering. I remember his first day. Suit too big, but eyes full of hope. He got a part-time job as an intern at Mr. Cartwright's company. Huge tech firm. But what surprised us all was how quickly Malik rose. His ideas were genius. Even Mr. Cartwright admitted it, privately, of course. Then came the problem. Chloe, Mr. Cartwright's only daughter. Blonde, confident, every bit her father's daughter. She was smart, kind, but living in a world where her life was already planned. She was supposed to marry Henry Baldwin, the billionaire heir to a family empire. The attraction. I first noticed it during a family barbecue. Chloe and Malik locked eyes for too long. She laughed in a way I hadn't heard before. They began talking more, first at the office, then here at home, when Malik came to help with tech systems. I saw it. I felt it. But Chloe wasn't allowed to love freely, especially not a foreign intern, especially not an African boy her father saw as just passing through. One night, I saw them talking in the garden, her hand resting on his. That's when I knew. It wasn't just a crush. The storm begins. The day Mr. Cartwright found out, the world cracked open. He stormed into the house shouting, "He's not one of us." He didn't fire Malik right away. He made life impossible for him. Pulled him off big projects, made sure he worked late hours, told Chloe she was embarrassing the family. But Chloe, she didn't back down. That girl had fire. She told her father she didn't care about money, and she didn't want Henry. She wanted Malik. She told me one night, crying in the kitchen, "I don't care if I lose it all. I just want someone real." But Malik, he was torn. He told me, "I don't want her to lose everything for me. Maybe it's better I leave." The escape plan. Chloe and Malik stopped seeing each other for a while. He focused on school. She traveled to think, but I knew that silence meant pain. Malik stopped smiling. Chloe stopped eating. Then one night, Chloe came to me. She said, "We're leaving." She had found a university abroad where she could finish her degree. Malik was applying too, but Mr. Cartwright found out. And that's when he made the worst threat. If you leave with him, you're cut off. No trust fund, no business, nothing. The decision. Chloe didn't blink. She walked into her father's office and said, "Then I'll build my own life." He called her crazy. He called Malik a manipulator. But she left. And Malik? He didn't want to take her down with him. He told her, "You don't have to do this." She replied, "You didn't ask me to. I chose it." The aftermath. They moved to Canada, both on scholarships, lived in a small apartment. She worked 2 jobs. He worked at a startup. They had nothing except each other. And slowly, they built everything. Malik got noticed for his software work. Chloe launched a small consulting firm, then a wedding. Quiet, small, beautiful. I watched it over video call. I cried. Ending. 2 years later, Mr. Cartwright finally called. His business was suffering. His partnerships were falling apart. He asked her to come home. She said, "Only if Malik is welcomed at the table." He agreed. They came back for a visit. Not his daughter and intern, but but as partners. I hugged them at the door and whispered, "You did it." Love didn't just win. It fought, bled, and survived. Some people are born into power, others earn it, but the strongest are those who risk it all for love. And I had the honor of seeing that kind of love right in my own kitchen.